pretty girl up in a pretty world, but they say pretty hurts, and I don't wanna sit still. I'm a pretty girl up in a pretty world, but no, I won't sit still. Look pretty, sure I'm a pretty girl.
Alright, you guys, we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. What I'm doing now is just go ahead and using the basically moldable plastic, which is just like this little beads that come in a package, and you can basically warm them up and then they kind of stick together, as you could see that how it did a little earlier. Now what I'm doing is just cutting the teeth out for the look that I'm doing today. So yeah, I just kind of cut them up in triangles, and basically they'll start to dry. And then what I'm doing now is shaping the two front teeth, which are going to be bigger than the other ones. I just kind of rolled it around and kind of got that shape. You can basically make whatever shape that you're wanting to do. Moving on, what I'm doing now is mixing flour, any kind of store flour that you cook with. You know, just whatever you was going to use to get the chicken with, cook the chicken with. You can go ahead and just get a little bit of it. You don't need a lot, so don't be like, oh, that's my flour for my chicken. It's okay. You only need a little bit. But basically you mix flour in liquid latex, which I ordered from Amazon, and what I'm doing now is just kind of shaping it out, which is pretty easy. Basically, like what I said in the intro, this was a look that was inspired by Ellie Max. So you can either kind of keep in mind the shape, what you're going for, or you can pull up a picture of a bunny. It's up to you. So yeah, I just kind of, shaping that out. At this point, I'm not even gonna lie, I wasn't really for sure what I was doing. I was like, is this a bunny or some type of pit bull? I don't even know at this point. I mean, honestly, it was a struggle, but I just kept going. I did honestly have to start over like 1 to 2 times on doing this, because keep in mind, when you mix that liquid latex with the flour, it does start to dry up quicker than what I expected. This is my first time playing around with a prosthetic like this, so it did dry up quicker than what I expected. So it was like, honestly, at this point I should have been probably putting in the teeth already, because that stuff was drying up so quick, and it was kind of at this point kind of hard to move it around. So just keep in mind to move fast as you can with this. So yeah, now I'm just putting in those fake teeth that you see me cutting out in the beginning of the video, that are in triangular. They're in some type of angle. All of them are not triangle. I just did the best I could, y'all. And you can feel free to place those however you want to in the mouth, honestly. Yeah. And just continue to do that. You can speed through this part if you want to, if you kind of got the whole system down. And now I'm just kind of shaping around the nose. Honestly, the nose was the hardest part for me. So as you can see in the video, I kind of keep going back and forth with it, because I was like, I almost gave up, because I'm like, okay, at this point, what am I doing here? And right now I'm just kind of trying to create actual nostrils, I guess, for the nose. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and work on the bottom. And I mean, I guess you can make these two parts separate, but I don't know how that would look separate, so I honestly would just make them together. I mean, I did kind of make them separate, but once I started to buff it out, I mean, not buff it out, but smooth it out. I mean, I guess smooth and buffing kind of the same. But once I started to smooth it out, I kind of connected it together with the latex, the liquid latex, towards the end of the mouth. Y'all, if I'm not explaining this good enough for you guys, please leave comments down below. And another thing, I know you guys may point this out in the video, don't be calling me wretched because of my nails. I know I have, like, I literally have dollar bills in my nails. Yes, I do. Real dollars. You know, not that I'm balling or nothing. But yeah, anyways, moving on. So this is kind of like the arts and crafts segment of this video. Basically what you need is the things were listed was like hot glue gun, paint, headbands, wire, and I was about to say flour, and fur. And basically what you're gonna do with that is kind of cut in like a oval, like a U, I guess. You're cutting in a U shape, and you're just gonna cut around, and it doesn't have to be perfect because you do need to kind of leave extra room around, because once you stick the wire in, as you can see I'm doing here, you're gonna kind of bend it over the wire. And you guys, I made a mistake here as far as wire. The wire that I ordered from Amazon was actually too soft, I guess that's the word, and so it didn't really hold up the bunny ears how I expected that it would do. So honestly, I would recommend possibly getting some more wire. I just so happen to have more wire from when I had my dreads, so I was able to just kind of go back and pull it back up and add the blue wire, as you can see there. And then I ordered some more paint because I was out of paint, and I thought I ordered one that had pink in it, but the pink that it was like more of a peach color. So I ended up having to mix the red and white together to get this pink color. I think it's like, I think it should have been a little bit of a lighter pink, but not too light. I don't know. But I mean, I guess your bunny ears can kind of be whatever color you go. At this point, I was just going with the flow. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning at the time. I am recording this voiceover a week later. Yes, a week later. I don't know why. What I'm doing here is putting flour on as I pull the prosthetic off of the face cast, because if you don't put flour on it, it will stick together. And I did have that towards the when I'm putting on the prosthetic, you guys will be able to see that I kind of messed up the end over there, but it was too late to do anything about it. And what I did here was just mixed a whole bunch of ugly colors together. You know, ugly like you. No, I'm just playing. But what I did was mixed a whole bunch of ugly colors together to kind of get this nasty looking thing color here. So yeah, that's basically what I did. And I mean, I don't know, you can pretty much do anything you want. I started to just go darker because I felt like it wasn't dark enough at first. And also what really helps make this look more real is by blending with your fingers, which I started to notice towards the end. I was like, wait, let me go back and kind of buff this out with my hand. So yeah, and now I'm just painting the nose. The nose was smaller than what I expected. Like I said earlier, I did have a struggle with the nose part. So I kind of got it together, but I kind of overpainted on the nose. And as you look at these bunny ears, you can see the first one that I did was I just wrapped it any kind of way because I didn't know what I needed to get my life together, basically. So I went back in with the second bunny ears and wrapped it around the correct way, which is not around but on the sides of it to make it look more natural. And then I think I ended up going back to fix the first one as well, but you can kind of see what I'm doing here, you guys. And now I'm just doing the liquid. That stuff burns my eyes, you guys. Be careful with the liquid latex around your eyes. It does burn. And y'all, my slow self, I had the hardest time figuring out how I should breathe through this prosthetic. Even though the mouth was open, like nothing in my head said, breathe through your mouth, dummy. Like nothing in my head ever said that. And like I finally figured it out. But I was like, how do I breathe in this? That's like one of those things that you probably shouldn't tell people. You should just keep it to yourself. I know. But now I'm just going back and adding like some bruising to the mouth, just because it's not supposed to be a cute bunny. It's supposed to be more on the evil side. It is Halloween, y'all. Well, it's not Halloween yet, but it's October and everything should be scary, just like your face. Joking. Well, maybe. But yeah, I'm just going around and adding bruising to certain spots. Also, as far as this prosthetic, the best thing for me was blending out a lot with my hands. I feel like sometimes brushes just don't do the job. So going in with my hands just kind of made it look more realistic versus just painting everything on there. So I do recommend doing that. And now I'm just kind of highlighting and, you know, giving... Really, I had to fix up that nose because that nose was hideous. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. That nose was not the business. And now I'm just going in for some more shading with a little more shimmer. You know. But yeah, it's pretty much easy. Look, once you get to going, it's really easy. It's not as hard as it looks. And I'm just gonna add that blood. I'm just playing, y'all. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and check out this short bootleg low budget film that I just tried to do towards the end of this video. Okay, bye bye.